Time for Chiseled Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the continuation about Adonis, the king of the ranting. And I know exactly is.
Okay, driver, Mr. One Nighter. That's so girl, I think I like her. Swiper, no swiper. From Mr. Woody, not one nighter. She'll think I like her. Been down one nighter, she'll think I like her. Hellcat driver, Mr. One Nighter. That's so.
What's up, guys? Kitty Chris back on the video, and yeah, I'm gonna react to what I've done. The Chiseled crash out, and he is definitely one of the crash out here, the king of crashing out about the All-Stars, the Bears, the visuals, all that car renting, and that work. Being down to work about how many times they have. The first time I seen Chiseled Adonis was bad on a center here, but I didn't do a game highlight commentaries since the last time. For all the purposes, I put in for Chiseled Adonis. The man I know is a good guy. And furthermore, he cracking up on, he could have been epic. So Chiseled decided back in there and been crushing out for every ranking videos I have. All whatever he is, he's ranking like on a Dragon Ball Super. Somehow it gets ranked all five. He ranked about the Steelers, losing games so far. But I would say, but anything who brought Chiseled Adonis was the guy he even made me. So I'm going to react to Chiseled Adonis cancel the All-Star game. You know, All-Star game is so ass what happened that last weekend or the past weekend, but I didn't see what that did. It's kind of sucky, but it is what it is. So I'm going to react to it. Let's get to the part.
So boom, do me a favor, cancel the damn NBA All-Star Weekend expeditiously. As far as I'm concerned, Adam Silver needs to be somewhere on a fucking spit for what he's done to the NBA. Not only do the players go out there and not put forth any particular kind of effort, this man's ideas are absolute ass. We're gonna first start with the fact that the motherfucking network televisions is who's getting their money's worth, all right? The fans who went and they spent their money to go and watch this atrocity of an All-Star Sunday night, they need to get a refund immediately. You know you got a problem with the most anticipated.
Nearly refund their money back's worth, but this is absolutely atrocious. I don't know what it is, but this is a bad time for the All-Star game. They don't owe their money, niggas money, man. They owe their money worth.
Event all weekend long. It's a motherfucking celebrity game. People was waiting to see Cashapp and Drewski rather than go see Kevin Durant, LeBron James. Oh, I'm out my ankle. I need Vagisil. My vagina hurt. Nobody wants to watch. All-Star Sunday night. You got a damn 3-time consecutive dunk champion in Matt McClung. He wins, and guess where he goes? Back to the motherfucking G League. He walks down the street. People can't even recognize this man. 3-point contest is probably the only thing that matters on Saturday, but it don't even translate towards nothing. Because everybody can motherfucking go and participate. Because the entire league is shooting threes. Assistant coaches could put on a jersey and you would have thought they was an NBA player as well, because everybody gets to go out there and jack up threes. Skills competition ain't what it was 15 some years ago. It don't hit the same whatsoever. You got rising stars and all the let's have USA versus the world. Nobody gives a fuck. Cancel NBA All-Star Weekend. And to make matters worse, you've got so many fucking commercials, you don't even want to sit through the entire motherfucking program. There was 3 basketball games that was supposed to be televised on All-Star Sunday night. Team Chuck versus Team Kenny. You've got a damn hour-and-a-half long pregame. Finally, you get tip-off. Midway through it, you got like a semi-halftime. In the midst of the game, I thought it was first to 40 wins. The fuck you got a 10-minute break for? And then afterwards, you conclude that game. All right, cool. We gonna go right into the next game? Nah. We gonna bring out 6'5" Mr. Beast to come out here and have some sort of 100,000 shoot-off between some random, individual and Damian Lillard. And the kid wins. Congratulations to you. $100,000. You should have put some money in your doggone pockets for...
You gave away for the donations so badly intensive, and you didn't know why the fuck. That man on the guys, Damian Lillard shooting threes. For this ain't worth it. And then you pull Mr. Beast for $10,000. What the hell is that?
The taxes come and get you out there in California. That's neither here nor there. He got the W. Then we get another long commercial break. Conclude that commercial break. Finally, we're ready to get into Shaq versus Candace. We get 10 to 15 some points in. We got another commercial break. The fuck all these commercial breaks, halftime length commercial breaks for? They come back, they get another one, come back again, they conclude the game, and then we got E40 performing. Sweetie with the bad BBL with the hips and the goddamn thighs that don't match, going and having a performance. Everybody representing California out there doing a doggone performance. They done opened up the gates of AARP, and you had 4 elderly ladies come out there and rock the mic. They killed it, but my God, bro, you could have did this before the doggone game. Fast forward, finally, we get the final. Shaq's OGs versus Chuck's, global stars. It's 11-1. We get a timeout. We gonna honor NBA on TNT in the middle of what's supposed to be the final. You couldn't have did this before. You couldn't have did this after. Let's go get the fishing rod, guys. Get the super rod. Do you have the old rod? Let's get the good rod. We've got magic carp outside, guys. We've got goldines inside the ponds. We're going to Cerulean City. Who the fuck came to see this shit? Do it either before or after. Don't do it during the game. You're wasting time. If I was a motherfucking basketball player, I think I would have tore a motherfucking hamstring. I gotta warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down. And to make matters worse, motherfuckers wasn't even playing no defense. Finally, we return to the final half of that game. They run all the way through. Thank the Lord we did not get into commercial breaks. And then finally, it's all over. And you have this presentation of Shaq's OGs getting the All-Star Game victory trophy. I got a question. Who's going to take that trophy home? Is it going to be Shaq? Is it going to be KD? Kyrie? Jason Tatum? Jaylen Brown? Who's taking the... Steph Curry? He took home the MVP, right? Or was it really an MVP performance? Ain't nobody was playing defense. It was damn near a layup line, shoot around the entire evening. Don't get me wrong, I recognize, the players don't really have too much to play for. They play an 82-game season, and then you got to take into account the postseason. Most of the players who get elected to the All-Star game, they happen to play in the playoffs, so you don't want to be in a situation where you possibly hurt yourself in a meaningless game. So why the fuck we gonna have the game and showcase regardless? People came to the All-Star weekend in yesteryear because you get an opportunity to see some of the best players in the league play alongside each other. And furthermore, you get to see them play against each other, usually in a situation where they could go one-on-one or whatever the case may be. That is no longer what it was. Granted, last great All-Star game that we had was 2020. And you know what's crazy? It took Kobe dying to galvanize the players to want to go play basketball. You named the MVP of the All-Star game after this man. And here we are, 5 years later, it don't even hold weight no more. Have y'all no shame? Seriously, have y'all no shame? I think the NBA of all sports probably does the best of honoring, past legends on their celebratory weekend for their All-Stars. But outside of honoring those people, they do a shit job of their actual execution when it...
They do a shitty job, but this particular amendment is not gonna work for you, brother. If it wasn't for the NBA losing money, and TNT is gonna lose money for all in the bad future. Just about the Cartoon Network losing the original series doesn't mean the fact mad they lost to win the series. And their only hope is the last life. Their last life of turn Eckwood, because this is not. This ain't gonna happen with me, but no, that ain't gonna happen this time.
Comes to the actual performance, you mean to tell me nobody could put forth effort in any form of defense? Only time we saw any form of effort was when it was like 5 to 6 some points to the victory. If game 40, you mean to tell me you're not gonna start playing defense until the team gets 32? The fuck going on? In past All-Star games, you would start to see defense at the fourth quarter, that 4-minute mark, that 3-minute mark of the third quarter, and the entirety of the fourth quarter. That's when you would start to see a bit of defense. You at least had about 12 to 15 minutes of dudes who went out there and legitimately wanted to win. You've got your one-on-one matchups. You had situations where they were playing team basketball. You had guys who looked like they were hungry to go and get W's. Now, it's a glorified motherfucking shoot-around. Wimby pulling up, coast to coast, stops at the three-point line to go pull threes. Steph Curry pulling from half court. Granted, he's got the range. He hit one too, but ain't nobody guarding. If you don't create a scenario where the players want to go and put forth effort, what are we doing? Here's what I think we should do. Granted, you an all-star, so I ain't gonna take no money out your pocket, but I'll probably create a situation where we can put some money in your pocket. I've said it over the course of the past few years. I've said it for the NFL Pro Bowl, which should be abolished as well. I'll say it for the NBA right now. Here's your best case scenario. Okay, cool. You want to do this bullshit motherfucking tournament where you got 7 players on each respective team. Put in the pool of $21 million. Winning team splits it. $3 million a piece for every single, and that's after taxes. So you might just have to increase that some bitch to 42. You in California, they fixing to take half or maybe more regardless. Create a scenario where each individual player can leave with an incentivized, a purse. Rather than have a scenario where it's like, oh, well, winning team donates the money to charity. You're going to donate money to charity regardless. The players, they give a shit. But they don't really give a shit to go out there and go and put their body on the line to possibly go and get themselves some money for chat. They ain't doing that. Put something where you put some bread in their pocket. Losing team, you'll get something, but it's going to be not really substantial. All right, cool. It's going to sound crazy for the regular average person, but in the term of NBA, hey, $250,000 to the losing team. And each individual player, that's what you get. But the winning team, you get like $3 million or something. The NBA got the money.
You know they want $8,000. That's what I've said about $8,000, $1 million. That's ain't gonna work.
Create a scenario where you got the players actually hungry to go out there and play. Every single year it's the same shit. Dudes legitimately just over there going through the motions, wasting time. I understand you don't want to risk injury, but why the fuck would you create a scenario where people is paying money to come and watch you pretty much do what? It's not even practice. If you was to go and tune into an NBA practice, that's much more, intensified or whatever the case may be. This is legitimate. It's bad television. Why would I ever want to tune in? It's a waste of my time. The whole fucking weekend, waste of people's time. I sat here for 2.5 hours watching this atrocity of an NBA Sunday night, where there was legitimately no effort. The only time in which you saw any form of remnants of effort was at the tail end of the OGs, Shaq's OGs versus Candace, Rising Stars, when they were trailing by I think it was about 10. No, it wasn't 10. I think they were trailing by 6 or something like that. But then the Shaq OGs done got to 30 some points, and then you saw Durant try to go in on the fast break. He got fouled, and all of a sudden now people started saying, oh, wait a minute, they playing basketball. And what happened? It was over because nobody wanted to guard. Offensively, nobody running any kind of plays. Granted, you ain't got to run no plays like that, but can we see some back to the basket? Everybody on the motherfucking perimeter? Everybody on the perimeter? What are we doing? If you take a look at the field goal percentage, it's probably 76% threes taken. Only time you saw a perimeter jump shot wasn't even a jump shot. It was a floater or a layup in transition, or in a situation to where it was a broken play or it was a loose ball and somebody just go and get it and go and lay it up, or it's off the glass, get a tip in kind of situation, a second chance shot. Everybody who wants to watch this, it's bad TV. And again, I'm not saying the players got to go and put themselves in a position to where they playing so hard in a meaningless game and then all of a sudden they get hurt. But my God, at least try some form of effort. If you're not gonna play no defense, at least put in some motherfucking effort on offense. But why would you need to do that if on defense ain't nobody in front of you? They wasting our time, bro. They really are. I might never watch. I legit, this might be the last All-Star game I'll ever watch in my life till this son bitch get fixed, bro. Because I wanted to give it a chance. It was a new format. Initially, I wasn't even gonna watch it. But then one of my subscribers, shout out to Jeff, he done told me like, yo man, you going live for NBA tonight? I'm like, I don't think I am. And then I just Googled. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they got a new format. They doing some sort of tournament. Perhaps it's gonna be a situation to where it can be somewhat entertaining. I think if they got an tournament.
This is the last time on TNT. TNT might be the last time for the network. That's where we end of it.
Tournament style, it's a 7-on-7 kind of situation. Perhaps you're gonna see a situation where people are gonna go out there and put forth effort. Oh no, that's not what happened. We was calling the genjutsu again. I'm tired, bro.
We call it a genjutsu and the same difference.
Adam Silver, this man need to go. Somebody go resurrect motherfucking David Stern. Go get the casket right now. He got cremated. Go find the ashes. I don't give a damn where it's at. Go bring this man back. Reanimation jutsu. Bring this man back, bro. Because we need competitive basketball back for NBA All-Star Weekend. Because this ain't it. This ain't it. Wasting people's time. Everybody shooting threes. Everybody on the doggone perimeter. The fact that I saw Wemby, Jokic, nobody in the paint, these dudes on some, we just gonna let it fly from outside. And Reggie Miller on commentary, Kenny Smith on commentary, trying to make it seem as if this is something that's entertaining. Uh-oh, they're playing basketball. Would you motherfucker stop lying? End of the game, Damian Lillard on some, yeah, man, I thought this was a bit more competitive. And the league wants to see us go out there. What the fuck you talking about the league? It's on y'all to go out there and put forth effort. What you lying to the people for? What's wrong? This the type of game that make you want to go and key somebody's car, bruh. Oh, well, this is brought to you by Kia. I might just go buy a Kia and motherfucking art. Is it explode? I turn a fucking Deidre straight out the motherfucking Akatsuki and ignite a goddamn explosion on the damn vehicle, bruh. Legit, I might be anti-Kia for the remainder of my doggone life, bro. What are we doing? This All-Star game you want to go and put forth? Some old bullshit. Imagine I was somebody who paid my damn bread to go sit in the damn stands and this what the hell I'm watching? Fuck out of here. I'm transmogrifying immediately. Loudspeaker playing Jello. I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. Nope, you out of here.
You're gonna have to die.
Here comes the United States champion, Chris Benoit.
He's not gonna do what I think, is he? Come on. 16-foot.
Arms are clasped.
Look at him ready.
I can't believe it.
Off the ground, is he? Whoa, he did.
Yes, he is.
Look at Benoit.
Justice!
Now, I'm not saying he should have killed her, but I understand.
This is the last time the All-Star game because All-Star weekend is still bad and actually I keep getting embarrassed. You know what? Fire Adam Silver. Bro, what the hell? We just watched some of the All-Star games. If that's the case, it's as bad as it gets. Well, that's the last time All-Star game on TNT, and TNT is going to be the last. What an awful day for awful weekend for All-Star weekend is. Popo and NBA All-Star game is the worst. Why would go watch hockey to play the Capitals game just to go get a lead? They're in first place, right? Capitals are in first place. They call themselves greatness. And I say greatness, you have to greatness. This is not awesome. This is real sports. And I say real sports, go figure. So yeah, comment down below what your funny moments that should have done on your rant videos or on your top binge. And also, hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell. All the time this feed, you don't want to miss out. And you don't want to miss the feed. Boy, Kitty Chris out on TNP. I'm a hard cat next time. Peace. One love. Yeah. See you guys next time. Holla.
With everybody saying, yeah.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please, please.